see, but this is our first destination. It's Gijon as well. And look, it looks like there's lots of, if you look over here, look, wow, lots of tall buildings. It looks like we're going to a pretty big, busy place. And we're on our way slowly in now. Blimey. Oh, that looks interesting. The weather's, it's not freezing. It's not warm. Weather's bearable, but it's overcast. Can you see? It's not really sunny. And it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, first time for us to see land on this trip. Yeah. Oh, look. Now we're here, look. There's containers. There's containers everywhere you go, isn't there? Yeah, containers. I guess some sort of a ferry this is. And I think, look, I think we're going to turn around. I think we're spinning around a bit. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Look how busy that is. Look at the build-up of properties along here. Wow. Lots of people. What's that? Some sort of grain storage, I guess. Big belt. Blimey. Yeah. The bow thrusters are going flat out. That's the front of the ship, that is. So it looks like we're sort of spinning on the spot by the looks of things. Yeah. You can see, look. We're turning around. Hell of a big thing to try and turn around, isn't it? Yeah. So we might be landing on this side then. We might be lucky if it's going to turn around or back in or something. Ooh, that's going at some, you see that? We've got quite a spin on us, haven't we? Yeah, looks like we've turned around, so it'll be just a case of just driving out when we're done, I'd say. Still turning at quite a rate. Yeah. It's not a lot of room. The arse end's a bit close, isn't it? Oh yeah. It's amazing how they maneuver these big ships. Amazing. And the container port there, look. They haven't woken up yet. Plenty of containers though. If it's like home sort of thing, 2 containers a day. So if you look at all those containers, you can only sometimes you only do 1 container a day, but generally we do 2 containers a day. If you do 3, you're on a bonus sort of thing, but generally you can only get 2 containers a day done, you know, 2 loads on or 2 loads off. Look, we're close there, aren't we, sort of, and we're clearing the back here. Look, see the back? So I'd say Quite a tight little spot. I don't really know where we're gonna go yet though. I think we must be backing in. Still spinning. Still spinning. These cruise ships, they I can't see a lot of people. A lot of people feed off the cruise ships, don't they? They come in and, oh, we got a cruise ship, we'll fill our pockets this week, or you know, this. So I don't know where we're gonna go. These two look similar. Similar sort of boats. I wonder if they're tugs. Are we gonna get pushed in now then, do you think? I don't know. Where's he going? It doesn't look like he's going out. It looks like they're gonna come towards us. I can't see where we're going. For all I know, we're landing the other side. But look, they're coming towards us, look. So they tugs come, the sort of boats that drop off buoys and that in the sea. Maintenance. Anyway, there's two of them. There's two of them and they're coming towards us, so we might need a shove. And the other lifeboats, look, there's three over there that we were looking at. There's a little one here. There's two here, and those three are slightly different. They seem to have a windscreen. There may be a place to sit in the back here. They're slightly different design. Those three are a slight different design to these three that are over here, which just look like boxes. And then there's one there, all on its own. Can we see it? Yeah, we can see it, look, like a little one there. The pilot boat come to get his man. This is the front camera on the boat. It looks like we've landed where the containers go. We'll have a look at that when we get out, won't we? But that's the front camera on the boat, right up by a container crane. So he seems to have landed in the container port. Look, this is their container port. 40 footers, 20 footers, hazardous. Some over there, look, heavy lifters, and some steel coil over here, steel wire over there, look. Some tubes over there. Doesn't look that busy. But it is sort of 7:30, so there's no movement at the moment. And we're right by, there's a crane here, and I know there's a crane near the front. We'll go and have a look at that soon. Can you spot the loaded container area, or maybe the empty container area? So containers are pretty simple, aren't they? There'll be obviously full boxes, which are imports, and other full boxes exports. I'd say, because we're away from the cranes, there's a whole bundle over there, so I'd say over there are the empty boxes waiting to be used, and these are all MSC boxes. There's a couple of CMA, there's a Maersk, there's an Evergreen, there's a Hapag Lloyd over there. This is an MSC sort of place. But no, I'm not a bit of a weirdo talking about containers. So some of these will be, and they all know the weight of them, some of them will be exports waiting for a ship, look. And some of them will be imports being brought off a ship ready to be delivered. Because let's say a ship comes every month or every week, or there'll be a schedule and this ship will arrive from wherever it's coming, and then all the boxes will be unloaded and they've all got to be delivered and then maybe backloaded, so they'll go to one place in the morning, they'll tip it, and then they'll go to the other place in the afternoon and put a load of stuff on it and bring it back in. Or they might have enough so that they'll bring that in, they'll pick that up, say, and go and deliver it. So now you've got an empty box, so you haven't got a job to backload it with, so you bring it here, you'll put it in a stack, and then you'll come back and you'll get another one. Or you might go in the morning and pick up an empty one and go and load it and bring it back here.
Excuse me.
Well, what? Shoot. She says I'm a weirdo talking about containers. We don't see it from this height, do we? We haven't looked at the containers working from above, and quite a few hazardous over there. We know about stuff in tanks, don't we? But you see all the labels on this one here. I reckon that's hazardous goods going out there, exports with the labels on the boxes. Yeah. So it's fascinating, isn't it? Looking at the boxes from above like this here, all the containers. So you've got 40 footers, 40 foot high cubes. You can see, let's find you a high cube. That you see the high cubes because they've got the markings on the top. Oh, there's no high cubes here, look. There must be. Yeah, right, okay. I've been told off. Can't talk about containers. So look, the dock crane runs on rails, like on train rails. And then look, a ship comes in and the arm comes down. Yeah, and it sends the little bogie across, loading and unloading containers. Blimey. Yeah, let's see how high we can go from up here. So that's what we're on. The P&O Britannia. We haven't been on this one. Yeah, you're in first. Anyway, we're here. There was we came off the boat, we expected to see taxis and trips and all that, but it was just basically get in the shuttle bus and bring you here. So the bus brought us here. There's no people here. There's not many people selling you trips. It's not very commercialised, shall we say. Yes, it's 9 o'clock in the Sunday morning. The town looks shut and deserted, but it opens later maybe. So anyway, we've got to come back to here. There's the bus back to the ship. The ship is just over there. So we're not that far away from the ship. So, but I would have preferred somebody waiting for us and come here, come with us, we'll take you here, we'll take you there sort of thing. But anyway, not too bad. And of course it is Sunday and everyone's entitled to a day off, aren't they? Like the cow, he's on wheels, he hasn't come out yet. What? Baywatch. Here comes Baywatch, what? Oh yeah, Baywatch, oh yeah, watching the beach, yeah. But we're waiting for the cow to come out on his wheel. Are we in Milton Keynes, are we? It's a lovely big beach here, wow. Yeah, a lovely, and there's some surfers over there, look. Big, I think that's one of them ships that sinks down.
Get a coffee on,
and pick something on, hey? Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't go nowhere near that place. You wouldn't. Calf looks at a piano there. Bit of a stage there. I think lots of pictures of people that have been singing here. Maybe famous people. Lovely little spot on a big long bar, look. Big long bar. We're going to sit in the front. Man here, look, is washing the street washing the street and the road. Lots and lots of fag ends. Lots and lots of fag ends. I don't know, maybe that after a Saturday night thing, do you think? But it's Sunday, so maybe there's been a very busy Saturday here. Funny how different places do different things. Wouldn't get this in England. We brought it. We've been in there. We didn't recognise much. We recognised latte, didn't we? Anyway, the bread came. It's quite nice. It's sort of a mixture between a bread and a cake, Deb, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. Yeah, look. Sort of, but it's Sunday, so it's shut, isn't it? Wow. See what's there? See what that is? Blimey. Ooh. Interesting shop. Yes. It's what the equivalent to an Army Navy store, isn't it? Or a climbers or a survival shop type thing. We can't see much, can we? No. It's that sort of a thing. We're getting closer, look. We found a bit of a tool shop. But unfortunately, it's Sunday and it's shut. So there's nothing here that looks different. No, particularly. No. I always try and find something, some sort of a tool or something that I don't see at home. But it all looks pretty much the same on this one.
Lost.
We realised we were going. I thought we were.
I took over the map now.
Yeah. Look at the size of these buildings. A lot of people live on this patch of land. Look, there's high rises. Everyone lives in flats, don't they? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, we'll see. But yeah, we were going the wrong way completely. We asked the local and we went here. Where? Here, map. Anyway, it looks like we were going inland the wrong way. So what we've done now is we've turned another way. So let's see if this works. But we found the street names and we found ourselves on the map. So there's hope. There's hope. Hey, navigator. Where are we going, Mrs. Navigator? She's just looking now. Coming along Balmes.
So we're coming along Senti Nugus.
Nugus.
This one should be Lanos.
Lanos, right. Let's go see if this is Lanos. We think this is Lanos, but there's no name on it. Looking for Requista. Requista, something like that.
Avendia Hermes Belgalarusa.
And we found, look, Kenwood, Bosch, Braun. Oh, that's cooking equipment, that is. Kitchen equipment. I don't know if that's a display of old vintage ones or actual ones they sell here, look. That looks an interesting display, doesn't it? Funny how the screw-in type bulbs here, look. Yeah. Electrical store thing. Where are we? So we're back on the map. We found the street. Regulus Lanos, is it?
Yeah, that's got to be that one.
So keep going that way, yeesh. Because we want to get over here on the map. So yeah.
Yeah. We need to try and get to that big road there, don't we really?
Okay, next one on. Let's go look. We were stood there looking at the map. We were sort of on the track. And the gentleman said, you help, yes. So we got to go down here second, 2, and left down the main street. Well, police, I guess, is it? Or ambulance. So go 2 down here, down the main street and follow it. Yeah, a little adventure. See, there's nice people everywhere you go. Yeah, there is horrible people, but there's a lot of nice people too. Lots and lots of underground parking entrances, like private garages and all that. Lots and lots of them. The blue light. Let's do a Charlie Beach moment. Who watches Charlie Beach? Charlie Beach, eat your heart out because we're in, where are we, Deb? Gijon.
Oh, how do you say it?
In Spain. and we're doing a bit of Charlie Beach.
I think
Merck sprinters. Yeah, somebody's poorly. Yeah. So Charlie Beach, we can do that as well, you know, follow the blue lights and make a film. What shall we get for Debbie's garden? Sunday it's shut. Damn. Lovely. We've just been to the look, the pick and mix. Oh, it's pick and mix everywhere. I don't know what on earth I just went 2 of each, 2 of, you know, a little couple of everything. I don't know what they're going to taste like, but we'll give them a try, won't we? The sweeties here. Oh yeah, I favour this, a sweet shop and a tool shop. We've nearly completed our holiday. So it's about 11 o'clock, an hour to go before our official. What's that? What time did we get married?
well, it was supposed to be 12 o'clock, but I was late.
Yeah. So we're an hour away from our 40th anniversary. Yeah. And we had our honeymoon.
It wasn't a honeymoon.
It was a day out in Real.
Day out in Real. We couldn't afford a honeymoon.
No. Anyway, as poor as church mice, weren't we?
40 years later, sitting in a Spanish
Yeah.
city.
40 years later. What did you call this again? Gijon.
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 No, Gijon.
Gijon. Is this where the mustard comes from?
No, get G.
Gijon.
No, Gijon.
Dijoin.
No, not D. Where's the D come from?
Go on then.
Gijon.
E-join. John.
It starts with a G.
Anyway, we're foreign.
G-J-O-N.
And who knew 40 years later we'd be on holiday? Blimey.
Yeah.
There's hope for you. So if you're getting married and you're as poor as we were, church mice, there's hope yet, isn't there? So yeah, we're now before getting married. 40 years ago. Wow. Good bin system, look. The bins, so I reckon you put your stuff in the bin and it goes into a big tub down here, look. That's a clever way of doing your bins, isn't it? Communal bins. We're seeing these now and again, sort of on street corners. We don't know what they mean, but we are seeing them. It's just a little brass. We saw one earlier. Don't know what they are. But they're not on every corner, and it's not like a route you can follow. It's just, don't know. We found ourselves a Suzuki dealership. Again, it's Sunday, so it's shut. Oh, damn. Yeah. It's got a, looks quite big. An upstairs and a downstairs, look. Yeah. Wow. Babs, we're doing all right. Oh yeah, look, an old building in the middle. Yeah. You know, another old building there, look. In amongst the modern stuff. You see them dotted about. Older original buildings. Oh, look at that. A belt driven drill, look. And this one. Yeah, Debbie, get out of the way. Right. Yeah. Well, it's bigger than a bench drill, isn't it? Wow. I guess you crank the handle. Here's the gearing. I guess that's what makes it go up and down. Wow. Yeah, there's the gears. I guess if you're working on big trains, you want big drills, don't you? Keep an eye out for them in the car boot. Or in the vintage shop. Know what you're picking up? We're in a steam train museum. Wow. Great, aren't they? Let's see where. Do you know the big spanner we got? I wonder if we can find a nut that big. Remember that big spanner we found? We're sort of finding big nuts, but we'll need to find something a little bigger, little oiling caps, look. Yeah. We need to find something a bit bigger. Ooh, we're getting towards the size that we're looking for. Is it that one possibly? The only other thing that I thought of is on the end of these caps here, on the end of these nuts, will there be a, you take this cap off here and there'll be a hub nut in there that might be the size we're looking for. That looks like a good candidate for our spanner, doesn't it? Yeah, I reckon take that cap off and you'll find a hub nut there which the spanner fitted, and they were hammering on and off with a bearing of some sort. At a guess. That'd be a good candidate for the size we want. This is 1910, and look, it's a spring suspension component, but there's the nut for the suspension. We're getting there. Oh, we've seen one of these somewhere, haven't we? Where did we see one of these? And Debbie liked it because, you know, it's well used, the handles. How many hours and hours and hours of use has this had? There's one there, look. Slightly different one here. History, isn't it? Found, I think, could be that, look. That connects the arm across. And there's another one here, look. It's about that size, a bit bigger than that. That's slightly bigger. That looks about the size, doesn't it? Wow. Let's see what that was connected. Okay. Let's see what that was connected to. Oh. It's all right, no problem. It's okay. Yeah. We've definitely found a big nut. And it was a railway man, wasn't it? I wonder. Ooh, bye. Wow. That's a lathe and a half, isn't it? The steady. And belt drive, yeah. We saw these in that 1910 book, didn't we? Yeah. They're belt driven. I wonder if there's a motor. Oh no, there's an electric motor on this one that drives the belts. Would have originally been sort of steam driven off a shaft in a factory, or off a mill, even off a, you know, a water mill driving a shaft. Wow. Fascinating place. Train museum, shunters. There's a whole row of mining trains along there. Fantastic. Can we smuggle that random piece of track just sitting there, smuggle it on the boat and get it home, and we make ourselves a lovely little anvil with that, couldn't we? One for Scout Crafter. I think definitely some sort of electrical sort of terminal thing. It's on tracks, it's on wheels. What does it look like in there? Don't know. Some sort of, it's that sort of, you know, electrical pottery, is it called? Something like that. I wonder what they are. Fascinating. We've found another whole load of trains. Okay. See, there's a big nut there. I think it's definitely that spanner we got. Coming from a train. Slightly different design here. I think it's definitely to do with the linkage, the size of the bolts on the linkage that join the wheels together. Do you see that? That's like a six-wheel drive, isn't it? This one drives that one, which drives that one. There's a big one. Definitely to do with the linkage of the wheels of these things. Looks like there's an even bigger one to collect somewhere. Look, that's a massive thing, that is. Wow. Yeah, definitely a train related spanner, isn't it? Yeah, on these, it's a steam train spanner. Yeah, definitely the spanner that connected the link on the drives of these trains, of these steam trains. That's what it did. Here's an interesting ratchet jack. Obviously this goes round ratchet, screws the screw up. But we haven't seen one that moves backwards and forwards that way. Get it into position, then jack it up. Wow. That's an unusual. Drive that. Move it. Just drive the screw. Oh, that's a nice one. Now it's 1 o'clock. We're married now.
40 years.
Will you marry me?
Happy anniversary.
She says, don't waste too much film. You can't waste too much films on oil cans, can you? Lovely. Fuel and oil cans. Some more there, look. Lamps, yeah. We know who would like all these lights, don't we? Hold on. I'm nearly there now. Hold on. Look at that thing, massive. We're nearly there, Deb. Lag bolts.
You've probably got 1 million of those, Reg. The old-fashioned nails.
Clouts, yeah. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Look at them for lag bolts. Or whatever they're called. I bet you they're very similar today. Don't suppose they've changed much.
Big long things.
Here we are, look. Spanner. It's not as big as that, but look. Railway wrenches.
Look at these big things.
It's a bigger one. Hold on. Say the, yeah.
I don't know.
1883, is it?
Can you see it? Sign on it?
Yeah, railway watches, because they did make. I'm sure we've had some railway watches go through our hands. Railway watches, wow. They did. Pocket watches for railways. We know that because I'm sure we've had some go through our hands.
Pocket watch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they made,
France.
you know, they made there is a what's it called, a phenomenon of railway watches there.
The accurate timekeeping is essential to railway workers.
Yeah.
So pocket watches became an essential tool.
Yeah. Well, this ticket machines, hold on, look. Ticket machines. Oh, I don't know what we got. There was such a choice. I just saw a couple of anything. Well, what have you just had? And what's it taste like?
It's up to
Yeah, no, but what's it taste of?
It's a lemon sweet, that's all.
The lemon type. So what should we have this one? What do you think that is? We give that a bash, shall we? It's a hard one, yeah. First of all, I thought licorice. It's like a licorice herbal sweet, that is. So we saw the bus, we thought, oh great, the bus is here. But then we've seen the queue. It's one hell of a queue to get back on the boat. We were all doing the same. Unfortunately, we're here on a Sunday, and most of the places were shut. So there was a good few cafes. We were lucky we found the train museum. But basically, what the hell have they brought us here on a Sunday for? The person who chose this as a place to come to must have come on a Saturday, busy Saturday. This is the queue to get on the shuttle to go back to the bus. And it's, what time is it, Deb? Hey? It's about 1:30. Everybody's had enough and they're going back to the boat. Wow, doesn't that speak volumes to you? So the queue coaches have just gone. This is the queue. We're not going to go in it. We're going to find a caf somewhere, sit and wait. But yeah, I'm sure if it wasn't a Sunday, it would have been fine. But it's Sunday. Look, there's nothing here. Oh dear me. It was a damp squib. Anyway, hopefully the next place will sort of be a bit better. Just missed leaving the we just pushed away now. Just missed it. See if we can get any higher. Yeah, I just missed the push off. But anyway, we're on our way. Maybe it was unfortunate we came here on a Sunday. Everywhere was shut. And apparently some of the museums in the next place we're going is shut on a Monday. So we'll see how we get on. I was expecting a little train. I was expecting taxis. I was expecting a whole load of people trying to sell us trips, one sort or another. Anyway, it was just basically off the ship, into the shuttle bus, into the town, which was fine. So I was expecting the same when we got the other end. We got off the shuttle bus. There was a little hut with a tourist lady, and basically told us A, B, C and D. But again, there was nobody there trying to flog us anything. No boat trips, no jeep safaris, no culture trips, no nothing. So I wasn't that impressed with here, but maybe it was unfortunate that it was Sunday. So anyway, let's push on and let's see what the next place is like. See if it makes up for it. So our next bit of excitement is, I think we're going to go close to that ship right there. That's one of them, I think it's one of them ships that sink down, pick something up and bring it back up again. Anyway, let's get a bit close and let's see what we see. So don't really know what these ships were doing. Look, it was loose material. I thought it was coal and gravel and sand and whatever, but anyway, it must be bulk, some sort of bulk material, bulkers. That was quite interesting. You can see the size of these ships. They're just sort of getting in, ready to go in a straight line to get out of here, but wow, there's something to manoeuvre, aren't they? And of course in the water it's not really an exact science. You can't, oops, put the brakes on. There must be some handful to manoeuvre about. So I reckon this might be a pilot boat waiting to take his man off, because I reckon we've got the pilot on board still, so he's just staying with us, ready to take the pilot off, because we're not far from the open sea there, so I can't imagine him staying with us very long. Watching Thunderchild. There's I can't remember what they're called. There's an Irish boat builder that makes pilot ships, pilot boats and all those sort of things, and they've made a Thunderchild one and a Thunderchild 2, and they're actually doing another one now, a multi-hull one. Fantastic. If I remember it, I'll try and find it for you. But yeah, just put in Thunderchild in and look for the boat builder in Ireland. Something safe. Anyway, he's got some fantastic films, he has. get to this ship that's out there. Here it is, look. I'm trying to keep it around the building. When it comes around, I'm trying to keep around out the draft. Out the wind, look. It's one of them ones that sink themselves down and it floats on top and then it kind of brings itself back up. I can see the anchor, so it's parked up there for whatever reason. If I can get down there before the pilot boat comes in, let's go and see if we can catch the pilot boat. We're not moving or waving at all, but the poor pilot boat, you imagine somebody on that now. Look at the waves that the poor pilot boat has to deal with in his little boat, and he's got to try and get a man from off here, take him home for his tea. Wow. Our boat isn't hardly moving. You see how steady our boat is? Well, now that one's crashing in the waves. Now we're going out to the open water. So they're really skilled, these pilots, getting on the boat, on and off the boats. Don't drop the phone. Don't drop the phone. Look what we found. There's one there, there's one there, there's one here. He's going to come in, he's going to get his man. I think he's going to get his man. Oh, you can see the man standing. The man standing on the front, look. He's going to grab his man. Coming in now. To get his man. To get his man. There he is, he's got his man and he's off. Oh, really brave people, aren't they, these pilots? He's gone off with his mate. Talk about being brave. I had my hands through these bars. I had to put my hand through here and then reach my phone through it and film it for you. Lucky, I'm glad we didn't drop the phone. Oh my god. It's about as close as we're going to get to that ship. And we're on our way. We're having a night in the Limelight Club, so it's a meal and entertainment. Woohoo!